I'm against Renekton again. Wukong jungle, most likely. So I'm taking armor runes. Quints and sealed are armor. Reds and blues are magic pen. And this is the only mastery page, pretty much, that I found useful on top. So I'm going to be using it here as well. I take armor here, armor here. Second rune is really good, and everything else is pretty much the way it should be. Double-edged sword is better than exposed weakness, I think, so 921-0. Yeah, so against Wukong, jungle, I don't really know how that works. I don't really know how his ganks are, like when his, obviously at level 6 he's going to be ganking pretty well, with his ultimate. And before that I don't really know. Renekton, on the other hand, is pretty straightforward. His best option is to poke. If he, and by poke I mean if he slices in, stuns you, spins around, and then dices out, he can do more damage because you can't retaliate while you're stunned. But if he tries to fight you 1 versus 1 consistently, then your shield and your W will do more damage than his stuff will. So you want to try to force him into extended engages and try to make sure that he can't really slice to you. So I ended up taking armor runes because they have physical damage, jungler, and top laner. And I'm gonna build more armor on top of that. So you can actually start with 66 armor. In Season 3 you could only start with 64. So now you start with 66 straight up, and then once I get in range for Tenacious to give me armor, I'm gonna have 69 armor. So it's actually a little bit stronger than Season 4. You get 5 more armor than you used to be able to. I'm not really sure what my team is doing, but I'm gonna try to hang around and hopefully in case something happens at level 1.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
And I'll go back at maybe like 120 if they don't find anything. I don't think I can help there, so I'm just gonna back out. Go top.
Minions have spawned.
So in this game specifically, it doesn't look like there's going to be a level 3 gank from Wukong. He's starting his blue and not his red. So I can actually push safely here at level 1. But I think against Renekton, it's pretty safe to freeze the lane always because he relies on building Fury by auto-attacking minions. And if he doesn't, if the lane is frozen out of reach of his auto attacks, like if I can zone him for minions a little bit, it's very hard for him to build Fury, which means that it'll be easier for me to win engages against him. So I'm okay with letting him push it a little bit. So again, extended engages are actually pretty good for me. Wukong, however, level 2 ganked. Oh, he took our red, so... So it's a good thing that I let him push after all. I didn't expect that jungle path, but it worked out in their favor, and I got my flash. So again, extended engage is really good for me. I'm just gonna heal up. I'd like to keep this here while he recalls. He's going to recall because he's low health. And I'm just gonna meet him when he comes back into plane.
First blood. An enemy has been slain.
He's doing a good job. The jungler's doing a good job. Alright, so after Renekton comes back in the lane, oh, he's not even in lane, he's just doing shit. So I'm gonna push this to his tower. Actually didn't realize I was pretty bad. I should have realized that it was taking him a little bit too long. But I denied him a little bit of experience, so it's not too bad. And the double buff isn't that scary if I can zone him, so I grab some potions, grab one ward. I'd rather have more wards than potions because I really need potions before I have my revolver. So hopefully he's going to push out. The next wave is going to push this out for him, so he doesn't really have an option. And then I'll try to freeze it again, close to my tower.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
He's level 6, which is not good. But I'm gonna be level 6 soon as well. I don't think I'll be able to freeze this just because he's pushing, he out-leveled me a little bit. All that good stuff. Yeah, so I couldn't freeze it, but I got most of it. I didn't take too much damage. I can just heal up, and then once we get back to the neutral game and his buffs run out, we can start fighting again. So W comes up before his, as long as I put W out before his stun comes out, then I can actually out-trade him. Because I block some of his damage as well as landing E and Q on him. Yeah, we both came to lane with 4 potions this time around, but these 6 potions for me. They used Ignite, which means I need to wait for Ignite before I ult. Then I'm gonna ult for health and try to kill him with that. I don't know if that's gonna kill him, but yeah, it is. If he hadn't turned, he would have lived, but he panicked. He thought the stun was gonna save him. So I don't want to really push this tower. I actually wasn't paying attention to where we found this, so that's scary, and I don't think I'd be able to take it anyway. I'd rather just go back. I can't finish my revolver, but I can just buy potions instead. I'm gonna grab another ward as well. And again, because I pushed to his tower, the lane comes back to me. And I'm gonna try to freeze it one more time. W before he stuns. Auto attack, reset the Q. Whack him a couple times, and yeah, I out-trade him. I think he's actually coming mid. I'm not entirely sure where he is, but I know where Wukong and yeah, I know where Wukong and Kassadin are, so it's safe for me to just keep pushing top. And I think I'm just gonna get this tower here. So yeah, pretty easy laning phase. He didn't play too poorly. But because I managed the lane better than him, and because I got my defensive combos off correctly, with W, E, and Q all coming out the right time every time, I ended up winning the lane. Oops. This lane is basically over now. I might as well have finished taking his tower, but from here on out, it's basically just going to be me either waiting for a jungle gank to take him, or just pushing him slowly out. Every time I push to his tower, it's going to do a little bit of damage. I just have to be careful for Wukong or Kassadin. I think Wukong is coming up here. I don't think he would be this aggressive if Wukong wasn't here. So I'm just going to wait for Wukong to show up before. Yep, he was up here. And then I can resume pushing. And that's it. I don't think I'll die here. We'll see. I'm just gonna run away. I don't want to give him something to slice to. Oh no, he is gonna get me right. Alright, well, if I didn't mess up that last part, this would have been a great win. But yeah, that's the basic idea. I got a little bit frustrated at the, or not frustrated, but greedy at the end, taking that tower. That's the basic idea. Aside from that thing where you tower dive him, you basically just want to make sure you always get your combo off when he goes on you. You want to make sure you're poking him when he's in range of E. You want to let him push so that you can zone him from his minions so he doesn't stack Fury. And your build should be Seekers, Revolver, and either Sword Shoes or in some cases Void Staff, depending on whether you really need the Void Staff to beat him. In this case I didn't, so even though he has a Negatron, I'd rather have the Sorcerer's Shoes to go around the map a little bit faster. And that's it.